Okay, so we are back, and today's video is not an influencer boxing video. So for those that don't care to watch that, celebrate. For those that do care to watch that and don't care when I cover the pro combat sports scene, I'm sorry. But I had to talk about this because today we got some breaking news on one Conor McGregor, who, as you guys know, is the biggest star in MMA and combat sports probably today. And as you also know, is supposed to be at some point coming back to fight in the UFC. But last week, he was at a Miami Heat game in the NBA Finals, and I don't have like a clever way to set this up, but essentially a couple things happened. First off, one, he basically put one of their mascots in the ER, but that's not the news story, at least not the biggest one that came out from that night, as today it's been reported from TMZ that Conor McGregor is accused of raping a woman at an NBA Finals game. I know that sounds crazy. Like, Wade, what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. I'm telling you, this is the headline I'm reading right now from TMZ Sports. Conor McGregor accused of raping a woman at an NBA Finals game. He denies allegation. Now, the first thing I want to do is make sure that I say none of this has been proven at all. This is just allegations and speculation based on letters from an attorney to the Miami Heat, to Conor McGregor himself, and to the NBA. Conor McGregor has not been charged. This is in no way a factual statement. This is allegations sent his way, but this story's too fucking crazy not to cover, so let's talk about it. TMZ reports Conor McGregor was accused of raping a woman at Game 4 of the NBA Finals earlier this month, but the UFC star says the allegations are not true. According to demand letters authored by attorney Ariel Mitchell that were just sent to McGregor, the NBA, and the Miami Heat this week, the incident happened just after the Nuggets won 108-95. So this happened just after the game was over, apparently. This is what the report is, that Conor McGregor somehow did this while still at the arena, while the game is ending or right after the game ends. But there's more to it than that, so let's dive a little deeper. So they then go on to talk about Conor knocking out the Miami Heat mascot. Like I told you guys, the first one, okay. The second one, I just want you guys to watch how this guy reacts to it. Oh, hold on a second. I don't know if we planned that one. Let's make sure that Conor's all set. This guy is hurt, and Conor's going to take out his title spray and, you know, spray him down in the face with that, because that's what you want to do, guys. When you get punched in the face, just grab yourself a can of fucking title and spray it directly into your eyeballs, because that'll help. We move on to the real story here. According to letters obtained by TMZ Sports, at one point later during the evening, he, quote, violently sexually assaulted a woman inside of a men's bathroom. In the letters, Mitchell claims that the NBA and Heat security helped separate the woman from her friend, then forced her into a restroom that McGregor and his security guard were already inside of. So again, I am not going to sit here and act like I know the entire story, because I don't know anything other than what I'm reading. But when I read that this woman was forced away from her friend by, quote, NBA and Heat security members that helped separate the woman from her friend, that seems a little odd. How many times have you ever gone to an NBA basketball game? And granted, this looks like it was more in the VIP section. Conor was sitting courtside and been escorted to specific restrooms by NBA security and or Heat security and separated from the people that you're there with forcefully to then go that way. That by itself kind of makes you go, hold on a second. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but maybe that's what happened. So again, escorted into the bathroom. Then in the letters, Mitchell says that, quote, security refused to let the woman exit or allow anyone else in, including her friend, inside the bathroom. Is Conor's security like holding the bathroom door? Is Heat or NBA security like blocking off the bathroom to not be able to use it? I don't know. The lawyer then claims McGregor emerged from the handicap stall and, quote, shoved his tongue in the victim's mouth and aggressively kissed her. According to the letters, the woman was able to get Conor off by telling him she had to urinate. But then Conor allegedly forced her to have, graphic here, sorry, oral sex with him. McGregor, 34, is then accused of grabbing the woman and pinning her against the wall before attempting to sodomize her. Again, these are heavy accusations, ones that again, if they're true, Conor 100% needs to be locked up. Like, this is this is rape. This is 100% rape. But to go into this much detail and it not be true, this is a massive, massive issue that also has to be punished equally on the other side. It should be able to be clearly viewed, at least the points leading up to this exchange in the bathroom, by the myriad of security cameras that are across every NBA arena in the United States. I'm not saying that there was some in the bathroom. I don't know about that. But leading to this bathroom, this forceful pushing or going to the bathroom and a men's bathroom by NBA and Heat security that forced her to do this and forced her away from her friend, this should be able to be seen on any number of cameras in that arena. I don't know how they wouldn't catch this, but if it's true, there should be evidence of at least that. As far as the other stuff, there needs to be a full investigation by the police, by the Miami PD. That needs to be leading this investigation as to what exactly happened if this all went the way that the victim or the alleged victim is saying this went down. Mitchell says in letters that the woman was able to elbow Conor McGregor repeatedly, which gave her a window to escape. However, she allegedly fled in such a hurry. She left her purse, which Mitchell says McGregor's security guards held hostage until she pleaded with them for its return. At some point, she was being refused to be allowed to exit the bathroom. How did she then elbow Conor McGregor repeatedly and then escape the bathroom if there's a security guard not allowing her or anybody else to enter or exit the bathroom? Maybe at that point, security guards went, oh, okay, well, we can't continue to kidnap someone, so we got to let her go. Or, again, if you just take this on surface value, it isn't adding up the way that you would think a situation like this could even potentially go. According to the letters, the woman finally got away from it all and then went on to report to the local authorities on Sunday morning. Mitchell tells us that an officer then encouraged the woman to seek out an attorney. Mitchell said that the woman is seeking settlements with the NBA, the Heat, and McGregor in lieu of litigation. Reps for McGregor, however, said in a statement Thursday morning, the allegations are false. Mr. McGregor will not be intimidated.
The next day.
Okay, so I was done recording the video and was going to release it this morning as of June 16th, Friday. But there's new news, according to TMZ, and footage now of Conor McGregor and this alleged victim. We have to take a look at it because this is not good. So here is the alleged victim and Conor McGregor. Timeline said this was immediately after the game, which would make a lot of sense as to why there's everyone in this hallway, but here we go. There's Conor. I'm assuming Conor's security. A lot of people standing around. Here's alleged victim. This is a men's bathroom. Okay, the story of them going into the bathroom, at least at that point, checks out. So he's saying, come on, come on. First off, right there, it's odd that Conor is being like, come on, you know? Again, I said this at the beginning of the video. This entire thing is an awful look for Conor McGregor. You shouldn't even be in this position. You shouldn't be doing these things with 3 kids and one on the way at home, and D. Devlin just sitting there having to deal with this shit. Like I said, I'm not here to police the lives of anybody, and whatever they want to do is what they want to do. But this is why allegations and these little step out moments where he's not at home and he's it's because he makes poor decisions. This is a poor decision and potentially worse. This makes me believe that Conor has already come out and talked to this individual or somebody else, because they already had their phones out as Conor was walking to the room here, right? So here's Conor. They already had their phones out. So is this like a second thing that Conor's now come back out to the crowd and tried to get this girl to go to the bathroom with him? Or because he's blocking up the bathroom or something? I don't know. It looks like there's people waiting here, but also just that, oh my God, from this person makes me think they've already seen Conor come out and attempt, I don't know, to do something here, or he's hogging up the bathroom and they're frustrated with it. One of the two. So there's one person, and Conor leads her, what I assume is right into the bathroom. And here is the other person. This is the part in the story where the victim or alleged victim said that she was separated from her friend. This has to be the part because it seems like this is a friend. So as they go in, Oh, buddy. Okay. So as they go in, I don't even know if you guys see it, but someone or something causes her to then take a right. You can kind of see it in the mirror here. She takes a right and doesn't go into the bathroom. I just don't know. Is there somebody that pulls her away? Like, this guy is behind her. But he just... It's so crazy. It's like a freaking optical illusion or something. I don't know where he disappears to. He goes, like, off to the left somewhere. And she goes to the right and dip sets out to the right of the bathroom. But it doesn't look like someone pulled her away. I don't know. And then there is security standing out there blocking the door. And I assume this is just a door people are trying to use the bathroom in. And they're blocking it. Oh, man. This does not look good. For one, this story that the lady has told up until this point has some accuracies and has some inaccuracies. One, it does look like she willfully goes into that bathroom with Conor McGregor. Not that security came out and pulled her in with Conor already being there, like the story read in the article. More so that Conor walks out, as we see, grabs her by the hand, does give a little persuasion, but she follows him in, handheld, not like he's jerking her in there, but she's following him in. But the part about the friend, if that lady that was behind her was the friend, she takes a hard right and doesn't go into the bathroom, but it doesn't look like someone pulls her that way or anything like that. I don't know what to think of that. I don't even know what that is, but maybe the girl just didn't remember exactly what went down the way it went down, or she's putting two and two together with what her friend told her versus what actually happened. But even just this footage is a fucking awful look for Conor McGregor because, one, what are you doing? You have a wife and 3 kids at home, one on the way, while also knowing you have multiple accusations of sexual assault in the past. Why would you even think to put yourself in this position? What, for just a fun time in the Miami Heat bathroom after Game 4 of the finals where everyone in that facility knows you're Conor McGregor? That is the assumption that Conor is innocent here, which you have to assume until proven guilty. And even this video doesn't necessarily corroborate the woman's story of being forced in by security and then forcing her friend away and then blocking the door so her friend couldn't get back. They are blocking the door, but it looks like they're blocking it from dudes just trying to use the restroom, which is still a little weird to do. Regardless, though, this doesn't tell us the story of what actually happened in there, so I can't rush to judgment to say Conor did this or Conor didn't do this. All I can say is the video itself is such a terrible look for Conor McGregor and such a stupid decision that can be construed as him potentially being involved with a sexual assault charge here. Well, that's another part of this story. There's actually no charges being filed by the victim here, which does throw another wrench into the equation. If you are the victim of a sexual assault and you do go to the police, you would think the next step would be to file charges or to press charges on the individual committing the crime so that justice can be served, the wrongs can be righted. But instead, the alleged victim just looks to then go and settle with the NBA Conor McGregor in the Miami Heat. It's the same things we've said about Conor as an individual in the cage that now is coming to haunt him as an individual outside of it. He doesn't learn from his mistakes. That may not be the most apt comparison, but it's all I can really think of. Conor continues to fall into the same traps. Whether it's him actually assaulting people or, in this case, allegedly sexually assaulting and raping an individual, or the fact that he has a family and or other things to protect with his image, it doesn't seem like Conor either cares or thinks about those things. It's very irresponsible. He's a terrible decision maker with all the stuff he has and all the money. If it is true, Conor's 100% done. Throw the book at him. It's over. If it's not true, again, you're going to have to take responsibility for the accusations on the other side if you're the alleged accuser. Either way, you guys let me know what you think. I know this wasn't a typical video here, but I had to cover it. This is, once again, the story of Conor McGregor making bad decisions, and this time it could go from bad to worse. But we don't have those answers, so I guess we'll find out.